Jeff Davidson is a widely acclaimed professional speaker, mega author of 56 books, creator of 24 iPhone apps, and author of 230 ebooks for mobile readers. He holds the registered trademark as the work-life balance expert. Jeff has spoken to audiences across the US and around the world on the topic of having more breathing space, being more productive, and achieving work-life balance.
Breaking through your glass ceiling, moving beyond self-imposed and external limits. In the short run, your career can be upended by unforeseen events. You might have an unsupportive boss. You might be facing a restriction in budget for your department or division. You might make a poor decision. Maybe you encounter an unlucky break. These things happen to everybody on occasion. In the long run, the career professional, or for that matter, the entrepreneur who is destined for success, cannot be stopped. Virtually all the limits that we place when it comes to, say, salary, job title, professional standing, or if we're in business for ourselves, profits we want to generate, the market share we want to capture, are aided by self-imposed limits that often we don't even recognize. In other words, we create roadblocks for ourselves, and we dwell in a world that makes us believe that these roadblocks have been externally imposed. What we're going to do in this session is talk about how to get past the roadblocks, the self-imposed limits that we set up for ourselves and then forget that we did that. Once we get past those self-imposed limits, there may be external limits blocking our progress, and we'll deal with that as well. But for most people, most of the time, it is the self-imposed, unforeseen limits that is really dampening their progress. On our path to understanding our self-imposed limits and how to rise above them, we're going to talk about knowing our strengths as well as our weaknesses, recognizing our natural advantages, identifying the resources that we can marshal to help achieve our goals, linking with mentors, coaches, advisors, and others who can help broaden our perspective, developing partnerships with others that will help us to achieve goals that we thought were previously unreachable, and then finally repositioning ourselves for greater success. So let's get started on understanding our strengths. Most people are pretty good at knowing where they sparkle. In other words, most people, if you ask them, could tell you, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, I have experience in this, I have a background in that, and so on. I suggest, in addition to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?